Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay, hey Paul, happy morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
in Chit Chat in SCBD. And now we live it in YouTube. So please stay tuned and welcome. My name is Hani. I'm as the host today. And I will lead the session and we will talk about the art of negotiation. How's your Saturday going? Okay, and if you have a question and feel free to leave, please type in the chat box or leave in comment chat. So after that, we can address your answer. Okay, and today we have a special speaker is Toastmaster Alvin. Let me invite Toastmaster Alvin. Hello.
Hello, Toastmaster Hani. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine. How about you, Toastmaster Alvin?
I'm fine. I'm all fine. I'm fine.
So what you what you use in your
Yeah, this is hat. People call them peci. So I just found it in the mall. A little bit glowing.
Oh, I see. Okay then. Okay, so you are like Aladdin today. So,
Aladdin.
yes. Okay, let me I have some need conversation to you in regarding, and you are already and active in SCBD Toastmaster, but how may I know how I was curious how long you been in Toastmasters?
I've been in Toastmaster 1 year. 1 year and 3 months.
1 year and 3 months. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's since 16 July 2021.
Okay. 29. Oh, 1000 July 2021.
2021.
Okay. Oh, it's been 1 year, yeah, more than 1 year. How do you know about Toastmaster?
Oh, I know Toastmaster from Instagram. So
Instagram.
one day, one day I just searching in, looking for activities to fill my leisure time, and that remind me of public speaking. I love public speaking. Then I remember, wow, Toastmaster. Then I search in Instagram. The first club pop up is SCBD Toastmaster Club.
Oh, nice. Okay, then. So, who refer so you got the refer, or you joined by in your personally?
Yeah, I joined first time I joined to SCBD, that I go as a guest, participate in table topic, and then I attend another Toastmaster club. There are several Toastmaster club other than SCBD, and then I compare SCBD club to this club to this club, and then from that I decide to choose SCBD first because of it is closer to my place, and the second, I feel that the vibes is somehow resonate with me. So feeling cannot lie. So I just choose SCBD Toastmaster.
Okay. So what's your occupation now?
My occupation now, I work as recovery manager in Bank Mandiri. So practically my job is, the word say is recovery. So recovery the debt. So my job is to recover a credit or loan by a debtor who is already way past due. So I try to make the money can pay back by the debtor or the customer. That is my main job, generally.
Okay. And regarding that recovery manager, debt recovery it's being keep relation with the customer, right?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
how you make a deal with customer? I mean, because I just have some words about negotiation, and what is your point of view first about negotiation?
Yeah, about negotiation, in my point of view, is whenever I want someone to say yes to me, or if I want someone to do something for me, I will be in negotiation. For example, if I want Toastmaster Hani to borrow me a money, I'm in negotiation. Or if I want my friend to go with me in a holiday, I'm in negotiation. Or if I want my boss to give me a leave for Monday, I'm in negotiation. So practically, whenever I want someone to do something or say yes to me, I will be in negotiation.
Okay.
That is my point of negotiation.
If if you want to, yes, someone to say yes, and you can part of negotiate with them, and they have you ever feel that if uh if someone is avoid you, I mean, not receive you, and he called you back, not receive, not accept what you want,
Mhm.
and just throw back, just call back, I mean, just go back to you, so and it doesn't work. Have you ever feel after you try to negotiate and it doesn't work for them?
Mhm. So you say that how I face rejection?
Yes,
Is
I
that?
mean, kind of rejection after you negotiate and it doesn't work, it doesn't success.
Yeah, that is very common things that happen in negotiation. So most of the time, people will prefer to say no to anything you ask. Can I have your money? No. Can I ask you for lunch? No. Can I go to cinema with you? No. Can I with you? They just prefer to say no. So one thing we need to remind that no is a default answer for most of people. Even for me, no is my default question because the scientifically proven that people feel safer if they say no rather than yes. So how I face rejection? Well, I see rejection as a starting point. For example, if I want my customer to do something for me, or a lawyer, for example, to decrease the fee, but he reject my request, that's where the negotiations start. And how I can adapt into that, there is some skills that I develop. The first is, if I face rejection, I can use open-ended question. For example, Toastmaster Hani, can you lower your fee? Toastmaster Hani say no. And then I come up with following question, open-ended question, like, what makes you say no? Or what is your consideration not to decrease your fee, right? And the
Sure.
open-ended question will make my counterpart to think and work with me so we can go to a solution how to solve that issue that he or she is not agreeing with my request. So I use open-ended question so I can get information why Toastmaster Honey, the lawyer, cannot give the fee as I request. What is your condition? Something like that. So I get more information. I get your situation. What is your sort of? What is your shortage? What is your obstacle? So from that, I can work more. Am I answering your question?
Yes. So this is how you're facing that um that the when the people sometimes often to say no, but it's difficult to say yes. So you can't try to convince by give the alternative. So how this is how to create the people say yes to you, and how to make the lawyer, how to convince the lawyer to pay to you, and you got the goals from it.
Yes.
Okay, back. I think it sounds interesting because we learn from the point of negotiation from Toastmaster office is both of part who try to convince is to make sure what the main of you want to confirm to the second part, so it can receive with the people and will be say yes. And related that this is about negotiation is in your career life, right? Okay, how about in your personal life, Master Alvin?
Yeah, in personal life, like a lot of example. Yeah, for example, I want someone to be my friend. Now I am here in Makassar. I know no one. I'm alone, far away from home. I need friends. So whenever I need someone to be my friends, I'm in negotiation. Like the first thing is I want to know what is condition, why he need to consider to be my friend, what is his situation. And one skill that I developed that using mirror. Mirror is just repeating 1 to 3 words that my counterpart just say. For example, I have these friends, soon to be friends at that time, and I open the conversation with an open-ended question, like, what is you're passionate about? Oh, I'm passionate about basketball. Then I come with a mirror that you passionate about basketball? Yeah, I train basketball every weekend, sometimes in Wednesday. I love basketball very much. I come up again with a mirror. You love basketball very much? Yeah, I play basketball since junior high school. Until now, I'm working, I still play basketball. As I can observe, I don't ask any kind of question, just repeat his words. I don't ask like when he say, what is your passionate about? I'm passionate in basketball. And I don't come with question like, why you love basketball? If I come with that question, he will be like, oh, why you care? It will be difficult for him to answer me and keep the conversation going on. and the conversation will be going nowhere. Something like that. So that is the second skills I developed, which is mirroring. It will keep your counterpart keep talking. You can also apply it, Toastmaster Honey, if you have someone to talk, but you don't know what to talk, right? So you just need one open-ended question. For example, what is your passionate about? And then you mirror. He will just keep talking forever. And the beautiful things about mirror is you will send the signal into your counterpart that you are listening to him and you want to learn more. For example, this is one tips about negotiation. And you will come with a negotiation. Yeah, in negotiation, I will keep talking. And I found the wrong way if like I ask rather than mirror. For example, what do you mean by negotiation rather than mirroring? What do you mean by negotiation? I will just repeat negotiation. I will just repeat the same word, only harder. Or in another case, what is your final price? This is my final price, 5 million. Can I bargain? What do you mean by bargain? Bargain, bargain. So conversation going nowhere, just stop there. So that is the second skill that I developed, which is mirroring.
Okay, so this is how the mirroring, both of you can counterpart your bargain, and it will be connect how you address your what do you want to say with them, and and they will give you feedback, and you can make a deal conversation.
Yes.
Being connected.
Being connected.
Okay.
Just like I did before, I said being connected. I repeat what you say. Like how do you feel when I just repeat your word?
Well, I think it sounds like wow, wow, this person noticed me, and how we can address I mean how we can create the good conversation, and
yes,
so it can be more engaged both of counterpart, and then will lead the goals both of
yes,
at the end of the conversation, and this is how the part of negotiation, I think.
Yeah, just like I did, I just repeat you one, and then I ask an open-ended question to you, which is, how do you feel when I repeat your word? Right? So I don't ask like, do you feel comfortable when I repeat your words? I don't say that. The objective of the question is still the same, but the way I say it, I switch it into how or what question. It will help you to think better. So that is the beautiful of negotiation skills. I will help you to narrow your tough, narrow your situation, and we can solve it together. And one very interesting story I experienced, that I negotiate with this counterpart, right? I have budget like 10 million rupiah, and he offered me 20 million, right? First interaction is in the phone. He said that our price is 20. 20? And I object that, and I need to negotiate. And then he said, okay, let's meet at this place. Okay, and then we go to one place or a cafe. We know that if we want to go to that cafe, that is the battle war, the negotiation, the debating. That will be the situation generally see. And then when I come to that cafe, the first thing I say is an open-ended question. Just, how are you, sir? I'm fine. Then, you're fine? Yeah, I just coming from Pangkal Pinang. He said that. From Pangkal Pinang? Yeah, there is a big case right there. The case is so viral. He just keep talking. And I just keep mirroring. I don't talk anything about negotiation that fee 20 to 10. I don't talk about that at all. Right? And we keep talking about something that way of our interest, that is his holiday or his previous experience. And then after about 30 or 40 minutes, can you imagine that's a long way to listen something that other personal stories. And after 40 minutes, out of nowhere, he said that, okay, let's go to 8 million. I don't ask anything. I don't bargain. I just do one or two, yeah, one open-ended question, and then mirroring, and then boom, out of nowhere, by himself, he decreased the fee. And just like that, I get a better fee for me.
Oh, okay. It sounds, this is the way you try to convey it until you got the fee, and one of them would say 10 million, and you got another deals. This is how to you decide after you negotiate with them, and you can build connect with them, both of you and your, perhaps your customer or your recipient to talk. And yes, so we can learn from about negotiation. I think this is the how we can call it art of negotiation.
Yeah.
And by you get the bargaining and mirroring and convince both of counterpart. And the other side, what is daily life? I mean, or another, you can perhaps make an example to elaborate for us, or if perhaps in your experience in Toastmaster project or our activity related in your Toastmaster journey.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Also, that's a very relatable question. I am in SCBD as Vice President of Education. Also, yeah, Hani as Vice President of Membership. We know that one of our goals is to attract member, right? So, right? Can you see? I want you, the guest here, I want you to be a SCBD member. So the word I want you is negotiation start. Then I have several experience that how to convince people to join SCBD Toastmaster. First of all, Toastmaster itself is already selling. It is already worth it things to do. And to convince people, I think it is more easier task to do, but it is still negotiation. We need to convince people. For example, if I have Toastmaster A, for example, guest A, I want him to be SCBD member. Common mistake, I make mistake before that. I explain Toastmaster to him as best as I can. Oh, Toastmaster is a very great brand. Toastmaster can bring you from A to Z. Me, I'm improving from A to Z. I just the person that talk too much rather than him, right? When I talk, then I can see him like this. Sometimes he is on me, or he just away, turn off the video. And then when I apply these skills, I move from being talking too much into delivering an open-ended question. What I love most is, what challenge in your daily life you want to solve by joining Toastmaster? Then I will go silent. That question will lead this Toastmaster A to talk a lot. He will say, oh, in my office, I need to present something to my boss every week. And blah, 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 blah. Most of the time, he will talk a lot. Even though he is introvert, he is extrovert, this is no relation for that. When I ask what or how question, he will just talk. Then I follow his talk by mirroring. For example, he say, I have to present every week to my boss. And I say, every week? Yeah, it is about financial report, the achievement every month. Can you see? He just talk. I don't ask any question at all. Why you have to present or what? No, I just mirror his response to me. So that is the example of in Toastmaster Club. And I will add one more tips in negotiation is dynamic silence. So you already have open-ended question, the how or what question, and then you go with mirroring, just repeat the words. And then after that is dynamic silence. This is my most favorite. I make mistakes so much before. When I throw the skill, which is how or what question, for example, let's say Honey is a guest. Honey, what problem in your daily life you want to solve by joining Toastmaster? Is it a presentation? Is it your interaction with your coworker? Is it with your friends? That is how I know I make mistake. I throw the open-ended question, but I'm not patient. I follow up with an option question. So that's your open-ended question will not work, right? So from that, if you already throw these skills, open-ended question and mirror, you go silence. What is your passionate, Toastmaster Honey? What is your passionate about, Toastmaster Honey?
Okay. for this moment, I try since last year the passionate is doing the meditation and focusing and journaling. So this continue related in yoga daily, but it's to start to create habit again. Sometimes I miss those activities, but I started again, so it quite be challenging and just create new habit again. I think that those of my passion.
So you do journaling, right?
Yes, start start to do journaling since last year too.
Yeah, that is one kind of exercise that I do, that I go with the what question and then I go silent. Because what is the function of silence? Silence is not comfortable for most people. When I go silent like this, right? Probably you will feel that you need to talk. You will talk some more when I go silent. Of course, after I throw my skill, yeah, which is the open-ended or mirror, then I go silence. Be patient and observe your counterpart. If you don't understand, you just can mirror it. I don't ask why you do journaling, something like that. Probably Honey will say, yeah, journaling. I do journaling. Just repeat the same word, only louder, right? So silence also will help you, because the key of negotiation, the big picture is, if in Toastmaster you learn about active listening, in negotiation you learn about active feeling, your empathy. Can you feel your counterpart? You will list what is your counterpart emotion. For example, if I'm prospecting a soon-to-be Toastmaster, and then I can see that he is not comfortable, this is one more skill. I do labeling. It seems like you are not comfortable right now. So labeling will encourage him to talk, also to talk. He may talk, no, I'm not comfortable. I'm just confused, and then I don't know what to ask, things like that. It can be work whether the labeling is wrong or right. It can work both. In another example, if I am prospecting a guest, seems like I'm pushing you too much. And he will say, no, I'm just thinking right now. And then he will just keep talking and talking and talking. So in labeling is, I suggest you to write what is your counterpart emotion, and then you throw it to him or her. But don't forget this praise. You don't say, you are not comfortable right now, or you are thinking anything else. No, I just switch the subject from you into what sense I found your emotion. For example, if I see you not comfortable, I will say, it seems like you are not comfortable in this conversation. Or, it feels like I'm pushing you too much. Or, it seems like you are in a hurry. Right? Yes. So that is the skills. So I will recall it again from the first open-ended question, mirroring, silence, and number 4 is labeling.
Okay. So remember from you said the point of try to negotiate is open-ended question. Just if you meet the person first time and you can try to open-ended questions, and you mirroring, and you do the dynamic silence after that, and the last is you try to labeling, but it depends. Labeling is in a good way things. Yeah, I mean, for you, just try to add more, open more the question, and finally you got the same the same conversation and you know how to address well. And so yes, I think related your career and personal life about negotiation, it's already done to we explore more, and it related to in Toastmaster by we try to convince and what we try to remind to how you why get the motivation to join learning in Toastmasters, and part of may I know are you from an executive committee, and how do you know what is some a pathway project, perhaps if you remember related we can learn when we want to enhance negotiation, perhaps do you have some of any idea?
Yeah, to enhance your negotiation, in my pathway, which is dynamic leadership, in level 3, you will find negotiate the best outcome. There you will learn about negotiation, the type of negotiation, and from that you can choose which style you fit better. There are several ways of negotiation. For example, the assertive negotiator. There are three. First is assertive negotiator. This kind of negotiator will act as if he is the loudest voice in the room. He is the most powerful. He is the know-it-all. And the second one is the accommodating. Yeah, he will love more to engage and promotes collaboration. I think this is more ideal type of negotiator. And the third one is analytical, more to observer. He will observe what happened. He will listening more, but he only talk when he is asked. This work well, but if you don't show, if you don't reveal what you want to ask, you will not getting more if you just going passive. So that is three of several types of negotiation. You will learn that in dynamic leadership level 3, negotiate the best outcome.
Okay, level 3, negotiate the best outcome. Okay, remember from the path.
I'm sorry. You just repeat my word, right? Level 3, negotiate the best outcome.
Yes.
I feel that really comfortable in me. You just repeat that word. And probably I'm not listening very well with the other words you say. But when you see what I just say, which is dynamic leadership level 3, negotiate the best outcome, I feel better. So that's how mirror works. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So the mirror work is how to create the same pace. I mean the same line to address the conversation, and it will be better. It will makes the people's that we facing to talk, it may be better. Okay, so just after you mentioned about dynamic leadership pathway, and may I know how much real pathway in Toastmasters, I think.
Real pathway?
I mean all the pathway.
All the pathway. There are 11 pathway in Toastmaster. There are engaging, humor, presentation mastery, persuasive influence. There are a lot of more than that. And if you want to choose a pathway in Toastmaster, highly recommended from me, you need to determine what problem do you want to solve in real life. For example, I have problem with my leadership before. So that's why I take dynamic leadership to become better at leadership. Because life is full of challenge. We are not living in daily life, same old days, every day, no challenge. No, there is always a challenge. Or if you have challenge in presenting, or you need to present to higher authority or clients, you can choose a pathway that relate to presentation, which is presentation mastery. So if you select the pathway referring to what problem in your daily life, you will get more benefit. That is the first way. The second way, the other way is to empower what you already good at. For example, I already good at humor. So because of that, I take my second pathway, which is engaging humor. To escalate my ability, not just in this level every day, I want to break that point to become better and better. So most of the time, only two ways to select your pathway. Either you want to solve your problem or you want to strengthen, either you want to solve your problem or you want to strengthen your ability.
Okay. Strengthen your ability or strengthen?
Strengthen your ability or solve your problem.
Solve your problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So remember, this is how we can solve the problem and enhance our ability by doing this. Learn in your related in Toastmaster project, and hope it will be benefit. And how about your next project, Toastmaster Alvin?
My next project in my dynamic leadership pathway will be a long speech. The title of the project is Prepare to Speak Professionally. It is 18 to 22 minutes about how to be confident, because I found some people ask me why you are confident, why you are energetic. So I will make it real in a speech. The other option is I want to talk more about negotiation, so people will be benefit a lot, can ask more questions, or just can to make a better relationship with his or her partner. Okay.
Okay, so I wish luck to your next project in Toastmaster, and hope you hope you will finish soon, and me too, so I can finish soon my pathway, and we can move another new pathway, purchasing new pathway to learn some new more, so learn more. Okay, I think
yes.
We have some of question from Toastmaster Marzel. Toastmaster Marzel sounds like have a questions is how to use the silence moment when have a talk promoting Toastmaster or to anybody. Promote Toastmaster to anybody.
Yeah, by Toastmaster Marcel, right? How to use silence moment when we have to talk promoting Toastmaster to anybody. Yeah. So using silence, you use silence after you throw the skills. The skills is mirroring or open-ended question or labeling. You can try this as well, Toastmaster Marcel. You throw your skill, for example, the common question, what problem in your daily life you want to solve by joining Toastmaster, then you stop there. Go in silence. You observe your counterpart, use your ear, and use your heart, because it is art of negotiation. Everything that comes with art, it comes with feeling. Like singing is an art. You cannot log it is or count it. This song is good. You cannot explain. Or a painting, you cannot determine a painting is very good by this is check, this is check, this is check. No, you just can feel it. And also that can you apply silence to your prospect. You throw your skills, probably open-ended question, and then you go silence. You stop there.
Okay, open our heart, ear, and just start our conversation. Make it right to deliver it. And regarding by deliver it, how to make it right. So in Toastmaster, we learn how to speaking in more effectively and deliver it with the right communication and in front of public. So yes, I think this is we learned a lot, and I think we already done. We almost 1 hour. And that was inspiring our session. Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for having for attend in here as a speaker in Chit Chat SCBD station live, especially in YouTube.
Right.
And
yay,
for all of you, if you want to know more about our club SCBD Toastmaster, and please come to our session every Friday night at 7 p.m. and of me as your VP of membership. And thank you, and see you in next session in Chit Chat SCBD session, and happy weekend, everyone.